Crazy that we finally get a game as well. European close qualifier goes into the winner bracket round of 16. We got Poland versus Germany in TeRRoR versus Spiral. Two very, very good players. And I wonder who comes out on top. Spiral may be the favorite, but you know, his shape can vary from not only week to week, but also day to day. I wonder in what shape he turns up today. I think he should be considered the favorite, given his recent results in the Skill Cup, in ESL Meisterschaft. From TeRRoR, we haven't seen too much. So we'll see where this goes. On paper, definitely a banger of a match for the first round.
And a question here that I certainly had in my mind, and I'm certain also Spiral did, is what strategy is it going to be? Is TeRRoR going to play the Crypt Lord, which he played quite a bit in the past? On this map, certainly has been seen before quite impressively as well, but the answer is no. It's a normal Tet Fiend build with a very unusual base layout, by the way. Not necessarily the biggest fan of that. Shop way in front of the base, which means can oftentimes be killed easily, especially for ORC. With Raiders and Grunts, it's pretty much the easiest. And what do we have from Spiral's side? He's not playing Farseer.
Ooh.
He's playing Blade Master.
Okay, last time we saw him with Blade, it wasn't too successful, to be honest. But, you know, maybe he feels it's better at the moment. Maybe he feels against TeRRoR, that's the better thing to do.
Yeah, it's definitely more reliable. Crypt Lord certainly has some weaknesses, getting harassed. You can lose map control very quickly. You can lose a lot of creep camps. You can lose the leveling game. Spiral with a 2 borrow tech with a shop.
Super slow. Okay. So this early game won't be too action-packed, I guess. But gathering forces for the tier 2 and tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, TeRRoR, how good are you still? He made some runs into like ESL Cup quarterfinals or something, but that was pretty much about it.
Even creeping the full camp here, not just going for the item. Actually, I'm not getting the acid here either. So kind of standard creep routes. TeRRoR with a Nerob before the tech. Absolutely no wall off for these acolytes, by the way. Could be a Blade Master's dream, but normally that's something we rarely see nowadays. Blade usually has to control the undead's creeping. And first, get his own level progress here. Level 2 is going to be acquired quickly and easily by both, but hitting that level 3 in time is really where you want to get to quickly to ensure a good mid-game.
Okay. Globs of Haze, decent. Gauntlets, both have this pretty much the same creep routes here. New sort of necromancy, circlet, more skeletons. Always more skeletons, that's what the undeads love. Tech on the way for TeRRoR. Even a little faster than Spiral. With all the Farseers we see, kind of rare. Buys a circlet with his level 2. Oh, sees the Blade Master here, knows where he is now. Will they meet somewhere? Doesn't seem like it. Fiend's moving out. At the moment, of course, no crowd control in the Orcs army, so don't have to be that careful.
That's a classic play early on for the Orc to want to try to steal camps away from the undead side, especially the natural, the Ogre Magi there, or perhaps you find an opening, the Tuskar camp. But that would be a little harder to pull off. But Spiral gives up on that option and rather goes for the safe creep, the Arachnids, which aren't the most valuable camp to go for, but it's unlikely to be getting scouted, and so should be easy level progress for the Blade Master, but it's not quite level 3 from this camp.
It is 2 items that could help him, but he's slot starved, so of course he's going to use 1 heal self. He has to drop something else. Another Gloves of Haze, decent experience, and taking a creep away from TeRROR's side, but if TeRRoR finds him here, this could be quite dangerous, but the undead is focusing on his own expansion. Grunt is scouting a little bit of movement, and we are finishing the tier 2 techs.
Shadowhunter should be the play, unless Spyro is very inspired by Lyn, then perhaps he's going to try TC second. But even the Master Lyn himself hasn't really managed to make that work too well yet. Ooh, big last hit here.
It's really big. Oh, got it. That's big. Close to level 3 for the blade, and level 3 denied for TeRRoR.
Yep, very nice snipe. Is he gonna go for the merchant? That's something that the orcs oftentimes love to do, but a little dangerous as well. Creepjack there, always a possibility. Spiral's out of heal cells right now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, he burned through them at the Scorpion camp. With a lot of damage, and he needed the slots to grab the items.
But the shadow will be out in a second, and then we're gonna have more healing again. Whoa, it's a War Mill tier 3 tech for Spiral without Bestiary.
Wow. What is this?
A player's forces are under
Okay,
attack.
that seems new.
For fast headhunters? Or...
Maybe fast expansion tier 3? Maybe he thinks he can control the game without raiders and stuff, so Shadowhunter is enough after this early.
Yeah, but what's the War Mill for?
Lumber? Reinforced
Maybe he
defenses?
thought he had a big surplus of gold, but he didn't really. Okay, Blade Master on level 3 can roam over the map quite well. You don't really want to give up this middle camp. And that's why the Shadowhunter is coming in with the rest of the army to contest.
Yeah, with
Okay,
Hex
not
it's
quite level 3 yet.
so nice to have. These 3 coming now. How much more can he steal? This scroll secures the kill. Still not level 3 for the DK. And here's the Hex. Here's the speed scroll. Here's a lot of normal damage. We do have a Lich now. We do have level 2 coil, but still looking pretty good for Spirals killing off a second fiend. Hexes are on point, man.
And it's looking quite painful. TeRRoR didn't see this Creepjack coming in quickly enough. You really have to have fast reactions. Spam that Frost Armor a ton. Get the positioning going. Do good kiting. And if you don't have that on point, then the double speed scroll can really be painful. TeRRoR at least gets the rest of the camp. Spiral, I think this was a wise retreat as well. He gets 2 fiends, yes, but after that the speed scroll is over. Without speed scroll, there's basically nothing you can do anymore. But getting those 2 fiends was certainly a big deal. Item, didn't even see it. It was sold right away, so it was apparently bad.
Vampora.
But the Shadowhunter's creeping isn't looking that amazing. He gets level 2 now, but he wants a fast level 3, which perhaps he can get with the ladder.
Again, putting a lot of damage on these grunts. Blade Master. Oh, going for the DK! TeRRoR! The creeps kill him! Oh no! Calls for the GG! What a disaster for TeRRoR. Northern Isles goes to Spiral.
Yeah, that was very fast.
Almost
Very
didn't.
rare to see that this tier 2 little skirmish with Shadowhunter and speed scrolls wins the game so fast. Normally, especially when we see it against Happy, the units have become good enough to deal with that. With kiting, better positioning, scouting, and so on. But well done by Spiral. Finds the opening there.
Yeah,
Easy
and
win almost.
not giving TeRRoR any time to get into this tournament. Like, oftentimes in this matchup, it's kind of passive in the early game, but not with Spiral here. That was nasty. TeRRoR facing the lower bracket right away. And Spiral showing why he's one of the hottest players in Europe right now.
Absolutely. A chance to make this 2-0, move into the next round really quickly. But first we have to know what the map is. Last Refuge. Game name is the same. And
Yeah. If you guys get any results from the other games, let us know so we can report it. Also, the Asian qualifier still running, I think. Ah, no, we got the decisions there. Sini defeats Soen 3-1. Chimiko defeats Yange 3-0. And Michael and Linguagua, we saw these games. So congrats to them. Yeah, the more results we get, the better.
Alright. Last Refuge, definitely a great Blade Master map. Blade Master, triple hero for Undead. We saw it earlier attempted here, the Crypt Lord fast expansion. That did not exactly work out in Linguagua versus Pink.
Yeah, not really. And you hear the
But I
clock.
assume if TeRRoR isn't playing Crypt Lord on Northern, then I would be surprised to see it here. Seems like almost everyone is going back to standard DK.
Alrighty, let's get into map 2 then. Hitman was in chat, by the way, saying that's kind of his style that Spiral was playing there. You need reinforced defenses and Kodo Beasts if you play that.
I wasn't aware this was played so much nowadays. Especially the 2 borrowed tech at the beginning, right? That's also a big deal. Getting the grunts out early. And with that, you can ensure that you're going to be level 3 a lot easier, I suppose. So what do we have now? We are on our second map, Last Refuge. And in fact, it is a ghoul build.
Back to Crypt Lord, probably. Spiral had, of course, a lot of
right adjustment. Yeah, he's going for the wall mill early. This is going to be Farseer headhunters, which can be really good against that.
Spiral the Farseer sees it coming, just as Hitman did in chat. So, of course, he had a lot of practice against this. During ESL Meisterschaft, he was facing a lot of undeads and knew that they would be playing Crypt Lord. So he knows what to do.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Lord of the Dread! That's something.
And I think I haven't seen it against Farseer headhunters yet. But how is it like?
Yeah.
Maybe Carrion can be pretty good against headhunters, but very mana heavy.
Yeah. Maybe you have to start with like sleeps around Sigurd Ghouls and he feels comfortable in his micro to just lower the number of headhunters early. That already would slow down the orc a lot, but I have no idea how that scales and how you fare without DK or Crypt Lord.
Yeah. It's gonna come as a surprise. I think
Yep.
nobody expects this.
That's really cool. Okay, he's trying to Dreadlord fast expand. Spiral sees it now.
Quick reaction.
We wanted to move away. But immediately has to counter block with the wolves. Well done by Spiral. Or is it? It's closed!
Yeah.
That could get him the game here. Definitely very, very cool for the early game. He blasting through his mana though.
Oh, did he steal that last hit? He did with the wolf. Oh
wow.
my god. Spiral looking hot. Yeah, the counter surround doesn't even always work. If there's enough units around, they just surround everything that's there or close it when the wolves walk away. Was well done there by TeRRoR as well. He has one more sleep in a little bit. 80 mana.
Gotta be so careful with the Farseer now. Can't allow to lose him, really. Need to keep up the pressure. 2 headhunters. Is it 1 barracks? Yes, it is. Okay. Not a bad start, but level-wise, this is of course horrible.
And should Spiral start to creep now? The Murlocs he could take fairly easy, but then the Dreadlord might come in. He has to be careful now about the
under attack.
sleep. The next one as well. There's going to be a narrow tower here up soon. But once there's like 6 headhunters, it's going to be very hard to hold sleeps around.
Yeah. All the ghouls, man, they melt against this mass piercing damage. Wolves are hungry. Going for a ghoul hunt in the main scene. Oh, there's a big opening. Maybe I can use my Farseer that way. Yeah, this is probably gonna be an action-packed game here.
Yeah, I wonder what Spiral's game plan is. Oftentimes you can try to pressure down Dreadlord with tier 2 muscle, go raid a walker, buy some heal scrolls, get a TC, maybe a Shadow Hunter, and then abuse the fact that the Dreadlord is a pretty weak hero, honestly. Like, if he gets level 3 with level 2 Carrion, that's decent, but he will run out of mana fast, and then there's not much that he has left. to
Yeah,
threaten
not-
with.
Not even sure how good Carrion is versus Headhunters. Especially once they get tier 3 and the upgrade. Then kind of need level 5, but he's so far away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Farseer level 2. We have Chain Lightning now. Looking for where TeRRoR is. Would have loved to creep jack him at the Merc. But he's creeping the smaller camp, the green. Finally, level 2 for the Dreadlord.
Positioning in a way that he's intercepting the Acolytes, so it's easy free kills.
Yeah.
I like it. And TeRRoR is not paying attention to this Acolyte. Oh, getting punished. This game is not starting too well, to be honest. Tier 2 is done. So Spiral, what's your play? Troll regen immediately. That's his number 1 priority. And he's moving out peons.
Yeah, he's been watching a lot of Grubby streams. We knew that. And that does certainly help. No
Player's
TC.
forces are under
Is he
attack.
going like Firelord tower push? Sends the peons back, doesn't want to expose them.
Alright, TeRRoR now. A little delayed. Probably was still making up his mind what second hero to go for.
So many headhunters. 1 O attack upgrade as well.
Player's forces are under
And Fash is going to be level 3 here. The level 2 Wolves then. Or even Chain Lightning could be good, but Wolves probably better to have a bit of tanking in front. Yeah, fighting this army with ghouls is hella scary.
Ay ay ay. So finally TeRRoR's open up the mercenary camp. This could be a big help. Going for a Berserker right away, of course not the greatest damage against Headhunters, but against Wolves it's nice, and there we go. Let's tower.
Reinforced defenses and barricades in queue already. Headhunter scouts the creep a little bit too late. Dreadlord did get everything. His Sobi Mask is probably the best thing he could have found.
Yeah. This is the second Orc tower push versus Undead we see today.
2 ghouls traded for 1 Headhunter.
Taking care of the
Got the
skeleton.
tomes, dude.
Just strength and agility. Yeah, come on, it's not that big of a deal. He's buying so much time. How is TeRRoR supposed to engage into the towers?
Oh, wait a minute. Hex on the hero. Kind of blocked there.
No
But
TP.
nice Cloak of Shadows.
Yeah, I can't really go to a lab or something, but so much time for the towers. Using a lot of Hex, gets the Berserker, so much experience, as you love to point out. And he's going for that Dreadlord again. Has the Shadow Melt? Is in time. Ooh, there's a Hex.
Scary.
And yeah, towers are in range now. Oh, there was a reveal. He sent something to the lab, sacrificing a Headhunter for the kill. And now the Dreadlord is gone. The towers are up. The wolves are strong. And the hope is small.
Looking real rough over here. Oh. Okay, I was about to say, doesn't have the altar, but he came back from the tavern, so it's fine. Acolytes, when they move forward, getting taken out quickly as well. The Nerb Tower is decent for the slow, but no other army here to add in more damage. So these towers are just getting taken out.
Damn, Spiral. This was a sweet play. Don't think he wanted to do this at the start of the game. Pretty sure, actually. But alright. What can you possibly do with only ghouls against this? It's a little exposed, but that's level 2 Shadowhunter.
Hadouken doing good damage, but the follow-up once again seems to be missing. Heal Wave helps out. Well, some Headhunters going down, though. Still a lot of units on the field. Farseer is level 4. Chain Lightning could hurt a lot now.
He has so much mana. Man, he can spam all this. 34 supply only. But it's against the 24 here. Shadowhunter is dead after the surround. Could have passed the greater healing. Didn't want to because he needs it now for the Farseer, but it's only skeletons remaining. That's TeRRoR's entire army. Down to 16 supply. Fighting out with the Chain Lightning. Face tanking. Face tanking this, I was about to say. Dies with the potion of greater healing. Little too greedy.
Spiral, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing there, step bro?
Getting a little too confident, I guess. TeRRoR never stopped fighting, so... Yeah, there was a lot of losses, and All of a sudden we got level 4.5 Dreadlord.
There's gonna be statues soon. He can go DK maybe, but at the same time he's got 13 supplies. So, well, 14. Okay, it's getting better.
Yeah, you get. I don't know, what is it?
Town is under
8
siege.
acolytes. Like, the acolytes are half of his supply.
Farseer's back. Oh, with the wolf summons. More pressure on this Dreadlord. The next heal potion comes through. Might be the last one for a while. Is he blocked? Yes, he is.
Oh, no.
No getting out for the Dreadlord. Great control on these wolves. Dreadlord will fall, trying to save himself perhaps with the TP, but it's not in time. More experience for the Farseer, getting closer to level 5. And the Shadowhunter is going to be returning as well. Scary moment for Spiral, but seems like he will close this out in the end.
How one-sided, man. Jesus. GG.
Good.
That was a, what is it, 20-minute series. I did not expect this at all. Spiral 2 O's. Showing again why he's one of the hardest players in Europe.
He's gonna have to wait a little bit now for his next opponent.
Probably.
Please and the Muslim. I'm pretty sure their series will be going a little longer.
Hope so. Yeah, I think... What's up? Why are you smiling?
Spiral just messaged me, and he's like, "Bro, I would have bitten off my own balls." I believe that's in reference to the game if he had lost, but good thing he won.
So, I'm looking at the Muslim stream. There is an expansion up. I would assume... Wait, it's level 3. Should be map 2. I guess.
The Muslim? I think so. I would think so. Is he winning or losing?
I don't know, dude.
Double racks, mass footies, no tech though.
By the way, I got the information that Side got a death win as Bazaar was unable to play. Little unfortunate that there was no replacement. But well, that's how it is. Side, congrats! Second round. Easy. Seems like Please is playing a very dedicated tier 2 push with Keeper Alchemist.
It was kind of Lawleye WGL style.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing, attacking at some point, going MGs, trying to kill the damn human expo. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Neutron won game 1 over Starshape, by the way. So the winner of that best of 3 will face Side. That's all the updates we have so far.